Hey guys, hey everyone, good morning, good evening, good night, good afternoon, good morning, what else should I say? Good twilight, good whatever it is, where you are, guys. Guys, sorry I didn't get you a late night message last night. Well, not really late night, but an evening message. Your girl was knocked out. When I woke up, it was after 7. It was going to 8 o'clock in the night. So I just took the rest of the night off. Girl, getting tired. So I'm just taking a little break here and there. So I thank you guys for always understanding. But anyways, it's a new day and thank God for waking us up this morning. Even though, yeah, I got up like to 12. That's how it's going over here. Let's jump into your message and let's see what your masculine has to say to you. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. All right. Let's see what your divine masculines have to say to you today. It's a beautiful snowfalling day outside. I know I ain't going anywhere. Divine masculines, what do you have to say to your divine feminines today, please? What's the message for them? You have children. Let me get another one and let me see. Things are not what they seem. I'm just feeding my ego. Okay. So with these children and this message coming out, there is something here that is definitely, it's like you're masculine. They have to focus on children. There's children in their presence, whether it's their children or other children around them that they need to focus on. Another thing, their inner childhood wounds. Some of your divine masculines definitely have to work on those inner childhood wounds because it all has to do with their ego. It all has to do with their ego. It's like they have to face up to their responsibilities. They have to start to think on their own. They have to learn these things. That's why they're saying things are not what they seem. They're just feeding their ego. And that's why they have these inner childhood wounds that they need to work on. Because they're now realizing that everything that's happening, everything that they're doing, is because of their ego. So it's like right now they are doing some deep inner childhood work. A ring. They have intentions. They have intentions here to build, to start something. I want to give you everything. You deserve the world. Yeah, they want to give you everything here. That's why they're working on themselves. If someone does not want to change, they will not. They will not. It doesn't matter what I say. It doesn't matter what anybody tells them. It doesn't matter what you say. If they do not want to change, they will not change. They will not work on themselves. And this also goes for you too, Divine Feminine, because everybody watches these masculine messages and they hear about what the twin flame journey is about and the things you need to do to heal. But sometimes we ourselves, we don't want to heal because we like being angry, we like being upset, we like cursing after the other person because it makes us feel good on the inside. But it also breaks down to our inner childhood wounds, that's all we were used to when we were younger. People cursing at us. The environment around us was all argumentative and stuff like that. So we grow up being used to that, wanting that energy around us all the time. So even if we understand what the journey is about, even if we know that we have to heal before we can before we can get our divine masculines back into our lives, we will refuse to heal. We will refuse to see the truth. We will refuse to do what is needed to heal. because we like the argumentative part of the journey. Being upset, we like that feeling. But once you realize that this is your ego that's playing this big trick on you, then you'll work on yourselves. Because that's exactly what your masculines are doing right now. Working on themselves because they realize it's their ego. It's their ego. You have showed me what true love is. They've never experienced love before, like I was just saying. They've never experienced love before. Their childhood wounds, the same thing that I just mentioned. In their childhood, arguments, conflict, abuse. So they never knew love. And any issue that your divine masculine has to work on, any issue that you see in your divine masculine, the same issue is within you. Because if this person is truly your divine masculine, you keep forgetting that they are you. They are you. You're experiencing the same life, but in a different way because you're two different people. So if you were abused mentally as a child, expect your divine masculine to go through the same thing. If you have anger issues, expect your divine masculines to have anger issues. If you're a jealous person, expect your divine masculine to be a jealous person. And that's why you got to work on healing these things so your masculine can also get rid of them. It's like the divine feminine is the source and the divine masculine is just, they're just the reflection. So if you do not heal the source of love, then what your divine masculine puts out is just going to be negative. Because the source is not positive. Don't stop loving me. This is because your divine masculines are seeing the truth. This is because your divine masculines are realizing what true love is. And they don't want you to stop loving them. Because now that they've experienced love, they don't want to lose it. They don't want to lose it. But they still have to work on getting rid of their ego. Wait for me. There you go. Wait for me. I'm working on myself. I'm doing what needs to be done. It's taking a long time. And that's because nobody changes overnight. No one changes overnight. Not even you, divine feminine. If you could change overnight, you would be in union tomorrow when you find out that you're a twin flame today. Because nobody changes overnight. If somebody changes overnight, just know that that person is just pretending. Understand? And pretending to change overnight is just bringing in some, they're just trying to do something malicious. Union is coming, union is happening, wait for me. Just don't stop loving me. Just don't stop loving me. They've never experienced it before in their life until they met you. And that's why they do not want you to take it away from them. They acknowledge that they are doing things wrong. They see their ego because they're telling you now. They acknowledge that they are doing something wrong and they're working on it. So they're coming in for that union. You have a ring and a union in the same message. You're the one for me. Yes. You're the one for me. I'm figuring things out. I'm working on things. I'm working on me. You're the one for me. That's why I want to give you the word, because you deserve it. Because you're the only one who only and truly loves me. Okay. I'll take only one. Yes. Yes. The answer is yes. The answer is yes. Whatever you're asking, that union is happening. I wish for you, but when you came, I couldn't handle it because they weren't ready. They were still living in their ego. They were still living in their ego, so they could not accept the love that you were giving to them because their ego was all talk. They did not understand anything about love. True love, anyways. The love that they understand is what those fake people that come up in front of them and said, I love you because they want some money. I love you because I want you to pay me attention. I love you because I want you to do things for me. I love you because I want you around me every single day. And they never get anything. They never get back that love. But they got it back from you. I don't think I can do this anymore. They're giving up on something. They're giving up on something. They can't live in their ego anymore. And they're realizing that is a major issue. Their ego. I am sorry for all the hurt I caused you. See that? They're realizing their mistakes. They're realizing all the things that went wrong, that they did wrong, said wrong. I am planning our future. There you go. That's why they're coming in with a ring. And I hope nobody don't be commenting talking about they don't want a divine masculine to be planning their future, because I've had that comment before. You don't want anybody planning your life for you. That's because you're a control freak. That's because you're a control freak. So you want to know the time, the place, the date when your masculine is coming in with that ring. You want to know how, when, where, why they plan on coming, when they plan on coming, how they're going to approach you. So you want a business plan. Or should I say a life plan? You want a life plan. When they come, they should come with a life plan written so you know exactly every step they're going to take, the road they're going to take to make life happen. You're a control freak. And that's a wound you need to work on. Because these comments, they're crazy. So even when that proposal is going to happen, you want to know. So you can tell him, no, don't go down on the left knee, go down on the right knee. Or you can tell him, oh, stand over there instead. And when I walk in, yeah, because you want things to be the way you want it to be. These are the things we need to look at. Our wounds. When we start to see our wounds, when we start to acknowledge these things, and we start to accept that these are negative sides of us that we really need to change, that's the only way you get better. When you accept that there is some fault within you, the only way to work on a problem is to first acknowledge the problem. But if you think you're so perfect and you have nothing to heal, then how can you heal? I hate that I made you think that the trust we have was broken. Yeah, because the things they did in the past, the trust that you guys had, the bond that you guys had when you first began, it was different from the way they thought, the way they think, the way they said things, the way they acted around you. So that trust was broken. And that's what they hated the most. Now they're realizing. Now they're seeing why the divine feminine is no longer chasing, because they broke the trust that you had for them. I miss the way you used to look at me. So you're not even close by this person anymore. This person can't see you anymore. I am praying to God for guidance. So they do need help. See that? Once you acknowledge that there's a problem, that's when you can heal it. And that's when now you get more spiritually connected, because when you feel so burdened and you can't take anything on your own, you turn to God. That's what your masculines are doing right now. You have proved to be the only one I need. What was the... Yeah, you have showed me what true love is. And you have proved to be the only one I need. Yeah. All the people that they were choosing over you, now they realize that they chose wrong. Again, they realize it was their ego. And they're changing. They're working on those inner childhood wounds. This has been your message, everyone. To pay for a book or a reading, go to twindy.flamed.square.site for your money magnet bracelets, protection bracelets, money lip oils, bath bombs, incense. Go to Twindy Holistic Boutique.square.site. Let go and let God, everyone, and I'll see you at your next message later. And don't forget to watch messages from the feminines on the masculine channel one manual. It will be up after this one. All right, guys. Love you guys. Later. Let go and let God. Oh, 555.